Okay, welcome back. We've had a lot of technical difficulties in trying to bring you these facts and this educational truth. So let's see if this platform is going to allow us to finish off this lesson. I've put 2.2 on this particular lesson, which is actually part 2 of the Great Apostate from last night and picking back up this morning. Paul, the apostate, clearly thereby says his answer to those who would examine whether he is a true apostle, not an impostor, is solely pointing to this congregation's support for him as proof he is an apostate. Thus, we next will review. He was never commendated by the original 12 that walked with Yahushua HaMashiach. Specifically, Paul obviously is resenting a lack of approval from the 12 apostles. There is no murkiness from whom commendation would be necessary to be accepted in the churches. The 12 apostles, this is likely what spurs Paul to attack them as false for undermining his faith alone, gospel. This spurs his resentment at being called an impostor. He never accepted by the 12 that walked with Yahushua HaMashiach. And here, we just venerate him. And all throughout the Christian church, Paul said. And we should have begun to question when we would see parts of Corinthians where Paul would say, to the rest speak I. We don't want to hear from you, because that's you becoming a teacher and adding to the Messiah's words. And now you can see this infatuation within Christianity that focuses more on Paul than understanding that HaMashiach taught the commandments and was a messenger of the Father's message, which was Torah, keep the commandments. Thus, the upcoming review of the commendation issue is central to unravel whom Paul was aiming his super apostles and false apostles charge. See, he was very sarcastic towards them. These are obviously the same whom Paul says they preach a different Jesus. This is what Paul claimed. If the apostles preached a different Jesus than him, then we have a problem. And everyone else should have known there was a problem, because Paul came in 20, 30